Kit, you know the difference between equality and equity?
First of all, I feel like I'm the one who taught you the difference. Don't play with me.
You don't teach me everything. You're not my mom.
Eh.
I also learn a lot of things from other people. And I also read.
Yeah.
You're so annoying. You're the most annoying person in the world. You're such a kid. How are you teaching me that? And we grew up in a humanitarian home.
Let's go.
Equality,
yes,
versus equity.
Correct.
Equality is I get the same opportunity you do.
Yes, or the same sweet.
I get the same sweet.
Let's use it. Let's do it very simply.
Okay.
We all can't see over a fence.
We all can't see over. No, your shot.
A 5-year-old.
Yes.
And a 6-foot-old man.
And a 6-foot-old
cannot
man.
see over a fence.
Okay.
They give everybody the same type of
platform. The platform is a foot high.
A foot high.
So now because we have to give the same.
Equality
is the same. So the tall man can now see over the fence. The 6-year-old can still not see over the fence.
But we are equal.
That's equality. Okay? So always remember that when you say women are fighting for equality. Always remember that analogy.
Because you don't want to open for me my door.
Yeah. You are wrong. Women are not fighting for equality. And we said if you learn something new, you do better. Okay. Equity is I find both of us cannot look over the fence. The 6-foot tall man needs a foot tall stool. The 6-year-old needs a 4 feet stool.
Yeah.
Now we can both see over the fence.
Yes.
And that's equity.
So
women are fighting for equity.
Yeah.
Marginalized groups are fighting for equity.
Yeah.
So anytime somebody tells you, I thought women wanted equality.
Yeah.
You know how men love to use that to justify injustice, more injustice. Pay for this, do that, do. Nobody ever fights for equality of injustices. You know that it's just it's a cop out.
Duh.
Yeah, you're saying that
nobody's under any illusion.
Yeah. You're saying that because you hate to see women fighting for their rights. So you found a way to mock equality, but you're wrong in the mockery, because we are not fighting for equality.
Correct.
We are fighting for equity.
Yes.
Let's get into today's topic. This is another podcast with Tawi and Kit.
Another podcast? Do we need another podcast?
Maybe not, but we need this one. Girl,
today you are on fire.
This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire.
The one singing is Tawi. I am Kit.
Hi guys, hope you had a great week. I did. Anyway, I had a week.
Yeah,
I had a week.
Let's call it what it is.
It was a week. It was 7 days. I hope you had the same.
Okay, I didn't. My week was 12 days.
No, kids, your week was 12 days. Oh, do you know what?
What?
You can actually have more days in a week.
Okay.
You can have more days in a year.
Girl.
You can have more days, more hours in a day.
Okay.
You've had the...
You just have to have a wife?
Oh my God! You've unlocked
You just have to have a wife?
Girl.
Oh my God.
Girl.
When you have a wife, you have more days?
You actually have 48 hours in a day when you have a wife.
You have more hours?
Yeah. Girl. You saw that guy who made an extra 1 month in his year?
With people?
Yeah,
you hire people.
Yeah. And every time he gets to a hotel, because he travels a lot, he finds that his stuff has been unpacked.
Yes.
His things have been set up.
Yeah, he has actually created a lot of time.
So the first time he did it, he calculated how long it took him to do it. Yes. And he added up those hours by hiring people to do it. And he made up 720 hours in his year, amounting to 30 days.
Oh my God.
So yes, indeed, you need a wife.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah. So guys, you can actually create more time.
I mean, Ruth is my wife. I've not been home all week.
Emily is my wife, even when I'm at home.
I have not been home all week, and my bed is always made. My food is always hot. My tea is always ready.
You are a bad wife. Yes. You are a lazy wife.
No, I have a wife.
You are a bad wife.
I'm a husband. What are you talking about? I am a husband. I have a wife.
People hate to see rested women. You didn't spread your bed before you went for the UN AGM.
Let me put my hand up and say,
BWC,
I can't
MDC.
remember the last time I spread my bed.
I can't
Ruth
be bothered.
spreads my bed every single day, and when she's not there, Martin spreads it. I can't
why
remember.
Why are you allowing the maid in your bedroom?
So that she can sleep with my husband.
Because your husband is a teddy bear.
No,
he's not making any decisions.
No, I want Ruth to sleep with my husband. There, I've admitted
so
it.
that you can rest.
I've admitted it. Now what will you say about me? Next. What's the topic for today? Next.
Hey. Yeah, it's literally in line with that.
I'm going to say that. Why are you allowing that? Because I want her to sleep with my husband.
No, Kate, you should not want.
No, I want.
It's my want. Why between my wants? You're passing around. I want.
Now you're going to ask me about why. I want.
I've already said I want. So have you realized that women carry the entire emotional burden of the relationship?
No.
You have never. Why would you say that?
I never realized. Hey, one time Martin said something. He said, men are brought up to carry the entire financial weight of a relationship. So it doesn't matter if it's boyfriend, mother and son, father, and it doesn't matter. As a man, whoever you're relating with, if the other person is not a man, you are trained and required and encouraged to carry the entire financial weight. Only. You have to, that part of only. That's the only thing you're required to do. That's the only thing you're valued for.
Yeah.
Okay? So you carry the financial weight of me and you. You have understood? Me and you, right? Then, so your expectation and what people teach, society teaches women, is to carry the entire emotion, to carry the marriage. Let me put it like that. That's what he said.
Yeah.
To carry the marriage.
Yeah.
So the woman carries her marriage and her husband's marriage.
Stop, Kate.
I don't know how to describe it.
Stop.
I don't know how to describe it, right?
No, I'm getting you.
That relationship.
I think everybody
so
gets
she
it.
carries how to relate and how he relates.
Yeah.
She's in charge. She's responsible for how that relationship works.
Yeah.
And then he's responsible for money this way and money that way.
Yeah. Money both ways.
At so a division of labor.
Yeah. Girl, you know that is so spot on. Literally, my marriage.
Yeah.
Why are you describing my marriage? Literally, like, Biggie is good with the finances part. Good. He's been trained from when he was 2.
Yes.
The emotional, he's just like now learning.
Yes.
In therapy and support.
A lot of men.
That's crazy.
Learn when they are already, it's too late. They're already in practicals. Theory?
You're already in practicals.
You are now trying to learn.
So I'm like, Biggie, how am I teaching you how to apologize? How?
And even him, he's very surprised.
I already said sorry. I said somebody is counting.
He's very surprised.
So now he's like, okay, sorry, it's not a pool somewhere, they're not ending. You can say sorry again. You can, it's a lot of confusion, but like exactly what Mati says is spot on.
Yes.
That's completely true.
There's no education provided.
Yeah.
A lot of men, boys.
That's kind of sad actually.
Are not
equipped.
Yeah. That is not to say that they can equip themselves.
No, they can't.
Because there are a lot of things that
we already said that just because you are not taught growing up
doggy style,
it doesn't mean you didn't learn it later. So it's just what you're choosing to learn.
Yes.
And what you're choosing to value.
Absolutely.
So you can actually come up and just also carry part of the emotional load the same way I'm carrying part of the financial load. I mean, I use my money to buy wine and go out, but it's still I'm not asking you for it. So I'm still asking you, but imagine if I had to ask you for the full amount.
Girl.
I'm saying if I had to ask you for money to go out, you'd be carrying more than your share, but I'm now using my money.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Kid, why aren't you understanding this? I can only explain it to you. I can't understand it for you. I'm carrying part of the financial load.
You're a whole pilot.
And that's why I'm carrying part of the financial load. I was like, yeah, I can do it. I'm doing some of it.
The wine part.
Okay, you want me to drink what? I can do gin. I can do whiskey. Chapango English. Am I getting warm or cold? Would you say I'm warm? Would you say I'm cold?
And what you're saying is not even like it's
far-fetched.
It's not far-fetched. It's not unique. If you are carrying 95% of the marriage, a lot of women are very loath to also carry 95% or 50%, even 40% of money.
I already made that clear. Like
I'm too much.
I'm already doing too much. I can't do
I have to only do 10% on this side.
Yeah.
Because if I'm doing 90 on this side and 10 there, and you're doing 90 on that side and 10 here, we're well matched.
Sour. But if you're expecting me to do 100 on this side and 50 on that side,
I can't. And then you're doing 50.
Then you're doing 50. No, you're doing 25 because I'm doing a half of your 50. Remember? So I'm doing my 50 and half of your 50. So me, I'm doing 75 as you do 25. Because money is the only important thing.
That's why I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm sleeping all the time.
You are. Because anytime we have an argument, you're going to... I'm the one to fix it.
You're doing the heavy lifting.
I'm doing the heavy lifting. Can we talk about what happened yesterday?
Yeah, can we fix ABCD? Yeah.
Then even in the argument, even in the fixing of it...
I'm also teaching,
number one. And I'm also making sure we come out at the end of this argument back friends. It's not...
we are fighting to be enemies.
It's not we're fighting to be enemies. Oh, then now it's quiet. Then now the argument is over. No, I'm making sure we argue to finish and... Okay, Sawa, we have a good, neat resolve at the end of it. We go out for dinner. We are now friends. We are now friends. So I'm doing all that. I'm not...
And then at the dinner, I'm paying 50.
Bro. My friend, can you stand up? Can you stand up? What are you doing? No way.
That's
way.
Women are,
no, that's why they said the divorce came out of nowhere. Kit, have you ever seen a divorce that came out of somewhere? Men will always say the divorce came out of nowhere.
James,
listen
to me.
I carry too much. And the problem with women is you do a lot in the beginning when you're agile.
When you're agile?
Zawadi told me last week she's not agile. Was a Luo word. So later when someone told her agile, she was like, oh, you know that word too. The person was like, what? Luos use that word so much. It's just like, if you think it's a Luo word, no, you're well within your justification. So anyway, so in the beginning, when the love is hot, the blood is boiling and everything, you're agile. You're doing a lot. So you're you're able to do this, but also you don't want to piss off this guy, so you take on a few bills here and there.
Yeah.
Plus, you're paying half of dinner. I can't say that with a straight face.
Somebody told me she was out with her friends, and she was talking. So it's couples.
Yeah.
And her friends arrived and announced they were talking about something, and they announced that they are not feminists. The girls.
Yeah.
And she knows for a fact they only said that because the men had told them in the beginning that they don't date feminists.
Don't date me.
No,
isn't that a no-brainer?
So apparently, so when they said that, her husband called them out, and they have never seen them since. To go away, pick-me's clowns.
Oh my God. Imagine if I ever found myself hanging out on the same table as a pick-me. I think I would blame, I would not forgive myself.
You have to, you blink, because you blink fast, then you're like, okay. You know what? Honestly, genuinely, me, I feel like in that situation, to each his own. But
you're saying something for the benefit of men?
No.
That's not a to each his own thing, kid.
Pick-me's, unfortunately, do things that are contrary, that are detrimental to their safety.
Yeah.
Their own safety.
Always their own safety.
So you're doing something that is detrimental to your safety
as a woman,
so as to be loved. As to be liked, you're right. So as to be liked
by men
above me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not likable by men.
Yeah.
You have decided. So you're doing something that is detrimental. You're saying things and you're doing things that are detrimental to your safety and mine.
Oh, yeah. In the end, at the end of this night, it's and mine.
Always.
We're all under the...
Because you are the type of woman who will hold me down as your boyfriend rapes me.
Yeah.
You're the one.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's 100. Pick-me's always will hold you down.
100.
Yeah.
100.
Because at the end of it, they'll be liked very much.
They'll be liked.
So, 1 second. Yeah. So like I was saying, it's always like when you're carrying the emotional load, you're the one who's always responsible for conflict resolution in your marriage. Wow. And this thing is exhausting to no end.
Okay, thankfully that's not my marriage. Happy birthday,
Beyonce!
Thankfully,
Beyonce.
I don't carry 100% of the emotional burden.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Has it always been like that, would you say?
No.
Okay.
I don't believe it has always been like that. But it has not been anywhere near that much.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Okay.
So in our relationship, even in the beginning, I was not doing that much heavy lifting.
Yeah.
I was still better, more emotionally intelligent because of my upbringing. He was less because of his upbringing.
Yeah.
Genuinely, I taught him a lot of things, hand on heart. He would also admit the same thing.
Yeah.
It's not anything to do with him, right? But his learning is like this, and he teaches himself.
On his feet.
He teaches himself.
I like that, yeah.
If he sees something, Martin only reads self-help books. Let me tell you.
Yeah. You're telling me right now.
Martin will not read a fictional book.
Yeah.
All the books he reads are self-help.
Yeah.
At one point, I told him, you have now helped yourself.
You are
Stop.
helpful. You are helped.
Stop now. Umemaliza. But he enjoys it.
Yeah.
So he will always learn. He learns things on his own. And so in that part, and that's why he even came to the point where he could tell me that thing. Men are taught ABCD, women will carry the marriage.
Yeah.
And we really laughed about it.
I was in the car that day. That was quite...
because carry the marriage is a wild sentence.
No, it's wild. It's crazy. Yeah. So in my relationship, it's also similar, but now like we are in the beginning stages.
Yeah.
And then me, I'm married to a last born.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
and I'm married to a what?
Oh yeah. You also would you say is a last born really?
Yeah.
Because he was acting for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, mine is
I'm
married to Jaden.
Last.
Jaden. I'm the one telling you, Jaden.
President
Jaden. And then he's the guy who got everything.
Yeah.
Can I have...
Yeah. Here's a choice.
Yeah. An array.
Unataka gani? Which color?
Then he would levitate from his bed. Before he can finish peeing, it has been spread.
And turned down in case he wants
to go back in bed. And lots of money and lots of a silver spoon in his mouth in a way that we could never boast.
That we could not boast.
We could never boast.
And yet,
alas,
people still believe we grew up in money.
Abject wealth. Can you say abject wealth?
People think we grew up like that. I don't know what we are giving.
People think we grew up like the way I'm describing.
The way you're describing.
Yeah, for Biggie.
And I'm like, I wish.
No, I did not.
I wish.
This guy grew up in clubs, club memberships. Me, I saw a club last week on Monday.
When we had 2 triple deckers in our room. Do you remember?
No.
You don't remember the 2
in Kangemi.
triple deckers in the bedroom? It was 2 triple deckers sitting perpendicular this, and a single bed here.
Yeah, I remember.
Auntie Mary would
that.
sleep here.
On
The
the
kids
bed.
would sleep here on
Which
this
kids?
triple. Me and you would sleep here on the triple decker.
Yeah.
Me, you, and some auntie, and the uncles and aunties would sleep on this other triple decker.
That.
Are you joking?
I remember that.
In one room. And Mitch and mom and dad would sleep in the other room.
Mitch was there?
Yes. Ooh. And all our clothes, every single thing that we owned was under mom's bed and under the single bed in our room.
No, people are just going to say we're doing it for clout. Because they're going to say you're saying that for clout.
Where?
But we've said it a number of times here, like our earliers were growing up in Kangemi.
We grew up in Kangemi.
And people just don't want to believe that.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Anyway, so Jaden is, we now get married.
Yeah.
And we are now in this situation where it feels like every time there's conflict, I'm the one bringing it up.
Yes.
So yes, there's, it's being received on the other side,
Yeah.
like, okay, so this can be done better. Sawa. What.
Yes, it's a good receiving on the other side.
No, I'm not saying
but
it's not
you are
good.
the deliverer.
I'm the one who has to come with the news. So one time I told him, I've been pulling my lower lip here. It's now week 7. Okay, it's never reached week 7, but surely it's been we fought on Monday, it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
I've pulled my lower lip. I've tap.
I've smashed banged doors.
I've kicked a cat.
How old are you?
Okay, fine. I'm 6. But but why don't you ever say, hey, baby,
hey, babe,
what's with the lip?
Yeah.
Yeah,
what's with the attitude?
Oh,
you want to know about my attitude?
Oh, you want to talk about attitude?
He cannot win. That man. That man is a saint. The man is really trying a lot.
So you see, that's what was really getting my goat. So now things are changing. Pole because he's doing therapy and they're teaching him conflict resolution and all that.
Yeah.
So it's really changed a lot of how we do conflict and how we relate.
Okay.
But like in the beginning, it was just like, hey, bro, even you come to me one day and say, can we fix this? Can we fix ABCD? And can
you're just peaceful.
Me, I'm not peaceful.
No,
him.
Yeah, he's just okay.
He's also not peaceful, but he doesn't know. Now, what he later told me when he was able to gather the language, he doesn't know where to start.
Okay.
So in his hope, he's hoping that it will dissipate.
That is a very specific male trait.
Yeah. You're just hoping that
because genuinely for them, it dissipates with time.
Really?
Genuinely.
That is crazy to me. I will carry you. I will wake up every day for a decade and carry you on my back. I will never leave you behind until you resolve it.
Yes.
That is
we are
crazy. Are you serious?
Different. Yes. We are so different.
I swear I didn't know that.
Yeah, we are very different. Very different.
Where?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now in the conversation, there's joyriding. Okay, so remember we had fought about that thing?
Yeah.
We didn't resolve it. We moved on. So today, I tell you, Kit, I don't like the way you use my cup.
Yeah.
Even you that day.
Mayowe.
Mayo. Apana.
Tawi, I'm going to tell you something that's going to blow your mind.
What?
Very many people don't know that that's not a concept.
What do you mean?
Very many people.
So we can't finish my cup conversation?
No. And in fact, let us put it to the audience. In fact, let us put it to the audience.
What?
When you are fighting about something or discussing something, having an argument about something with your partner, can they bring up past examples or past problems that have not been resolved? Answer in the comments. Do you know that people do not have rules for engagement?
Yeah, that I knew.
People don't have.
That I knew.
So you can. People insult each other. People bring up each other's mothers. People walk away. People bang doors. People throw things.
But your mother is constant. Your mother is constant.
What? You've never done that.
I have. I stay saying you. So your mom is on the way to pick this, to pick these things from here. She's told me ETA T minus 10 minutes. And then he says, hey, she could have just said,
Tawi, you're going to stop that today.
Okay, fine, but it's funny. It's funny.
It's not funny.
It's funny.
It's funny. Now it's going to start to grate. Stop that.
Not me coming to
Today.
couples therapy.
No, I'm not.
podcast.
Honestly, I'm not going to accept that. I'm not going to accept that.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, you want to be a good girl? No, you want to be a bad girl acting good.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to be good to your man.
Okay.
You're a bad girl who is good to your man.
But I'm good. Just because I said she's on her way, and then I use her government names. I don't say your mom. I just say XYZ is on her way to pick your clothes.
I forbid you from doing that. I forbid you going forward.
Okay, so what would you say about the burden of how do I put this? Communicating with family, parties, events, keeping the family, the extended family.
Yeah.
Now that is also unpaid labor that women do.
Yeah. I do that. I do that 100%.
Yeah.
In my relationship.
Yeah.
We found out very early on. He doesn't even know where to start.
Yeah.
And me, I love family.
Yeah. I mean,
I love family so much.
Yeah.
You can never do anything without family. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
For me, that's what I believe.
Yeah.
So I do it 100%. If I start to now teach you, it's going to take too long.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss everything.
Yeah.
So I do things with or without him. I organize every single thing.
Yeah.
Right. Today, we are going for a wedding. His cousin.
You're the one who RSVP'd?
No. The message was sent to him. His family has still not learned. Stop sending things to him. Why are you sending things
to Martin? We'll even see. I texted Martin 6 days ago.
Yeah, he saw it and sent it to me and asked me, we go. I looked at the date. I looked at my calendar. Because he always asks me, should we go for this? Should we go for that? Whatever. Because he knows I'm in charge of the calendar.
Yeah.
Because he could say yes. Meanwhile, that day is the day we are getting married.
No, it's literally your wedding day.
Our child is getting born that day. Because he doesn't, you get.
Yeah.
So he knows 100% who the boss is.
Yeah.
He sent it to me. I looked at her. I said, yes, we are going. I put it in my calendar. And I put a reminder for yesterday.
To remind him. To remind him.
So, no, it is in my calendar and I always invite him.
Okay.
So it is in both our calendar. But my reminder is for yesterday.
Okay.
So and so's wedding? Tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay,
so,
good.
When I went yesterday, it rang. I was like, hiya. I can't.
It's too much in your brain.
And I don't check my calendar.
Yeah.
So the reminder pops up. Okay, fantastic. Okay. So when you wake up in the morning, do ABCD. But it is 100% my job.
Are you okay with that?
Yes, because it's what I love.
Okay.
I love it.
Are you okay with planning my birthday because Biggie can't?
Yeah, you're my family.
You don't think that he should plan my birthday?
I do. And I am okay to plan it. You're my family.
Okay. Because I'm okay with that. I just wanted to know your take because I do feel like first it's quite difficult to plan a big event. You recently had your 40th birthday. That was fun. That was a fun time.
People created magic for me.
Really?
You and Martin.
Oh,
my goodness.
I'm so glad.
Thank you. And you recruited everybody, Mitch.
Everybody, all hands on deck.
Oogie, everybody was involved.
All hands on deck.
And I thanked everybody one by one. And everybody I was thanking, they're just like, Martin and Tawi, they were referring me back to you guys.
They gave us all the credit.
Yeah, they did. But you guys created magic for me. Thank you.
Thank you for saying that. I appreciate you. And I'm so glad you had a good day.
I had an amazing day.
Okay. So that's quite it's difficult to plan events.
Yes.
Okay. So
not for me, but okay.
I found like your birthday was difficult to plan because I didn't have a planner. My wedding was not as difficult to plan because I had a planner.
Babe, you are the planner.
I had a wedding planner.
I'm talking about my birthday. You wanted a planner, but you are the planner.
I was the planner. So I have to do everything. So I don't just come with a concept. See, like a wedding, I come with a concept, then I go sleep. And then I wear my dress on the day of the wedding and I come out. So that was I had an amazing time because first of all it's a lot of moving parts in a wedding, but Biggie he was at work most of the time, and then also you're asking me to pick a color swatches. He immediately
really
said off
care.
the bat in the beginning, I couldn't be bothered. Can you run with it?
Even if it's pink, I don't care.
I told him, if you're not gonna run with it, I'm gonna have to hire a husband. He said, go ahead, let me know how much. We hired a wedding planner. That's the husband who made all the decisions he could have made. And Samira ran with it all the way to the end. So that was easy. So now I'm planning a birthday, which is a microcosm. It's not as big. It's not as,
20 people max.
Yeah, it's something so small. But now you do a list, and then you do the calls, and then you do the follow-up, and then you make sure your partner, who you are doing this thing together with, has done what he was supposed to do. And that's what I mean. But I think in a lot of families, it's like that.
Yeah.
Because I've seen also mom doing that in our family, I think
women are kins keepers. That's what it's called.
Women are kins keepers. Yeah. So I think it's important, if you're listening to this, to acknowledge that that's work.
Yes, it is.
And
work.
It's big work.
Yeah.
And clap for yourself. And also require the men around you. Don't let them ever take that for granted that you do. Yeah. Make sure they clap for you. At the end of the year, baby, I did nini. Come with your list. I've done.
True.
So yes, you don't mind doing it, but make sure you get clapped for at the end of that year that you've done all that.
And I will say, as soon as it stops working for you, stop.
Oh, yeah. Don't become resentful.
Yeah. Stop doing it.
Yeah.
And just let the chips fall where they fall.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to his family. A lot of in-laws consider women outsiders.
Yeah.
Which is so unfortunate.
No, I don't like it.
So you're the outsider and you're doing all these things, then there's not a lot of acknowledgement or whatever it is.
Yeah.
If it stops working for you, stop.
Yeah, because actually
they were working before you arrived.
Yeah. It was a moving system before you, and you have decided to do it.
You're not Junior Holy Spirit.
No,
remove yourself from the cross. Yeah. They need the wood to burn in their barbecue.
And that's what I was saying earlier. If it's not working for you, stop doing it, because you start off with a lot of energy, agility, and then towards the end, you don't have as much energy as you began with. So the years have gone by.
Yes.
And now what's seeping in is resentment.
Yes.
And you could have caught yourself.
Yes.
Stopped doing that.
Oh, yes.
To save your marriage.
Yeah.
Because a lot of women also believe that the saving of their marriage is outside of them. Only the man can leave. You forget that you can get to the point of such bad resentment that you too leave. You forget to watch yourself.
Hey, my God.
So you're not watching your resentment. It's seeping. You're not. It's festering.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you keep doing this every time.
Please do an audit.
Every time we go to your shags, every time we're doing, but you're not speaking out. You're not.
Yes.
And then your marriage ends because of you.
Because of you are so disgusted with these people.
Yeah.
But it was your choice. Capital choice.
Do you know one time an aunt called me, and she's one of these she's like our age actually. I think she's our age. And she sent me a message and she told me she usually goes Dala. Dala is home, and she that's now her husband's home, and she'll be working up, down, left, right, front, back, and the other wives are sitting around laughing, drinking alcohol, and having a time. And the food she makes, they eat, and they're having a time.
What?
Yeah. So she was telling me...
She was getting pissed off at them.
Not really. She was just asking me, how do I change? I want to be like them. She wasn't getting pissed at them. She just
wants to be like them.
Yeah. Over the years, she now later, when she told me that message, she said, and I've noticed that they don't acknowledge me, and nobody... it's a thankless job. Even her own husband.
The other wives.
even the men, nobody notices.
No,
even her
I'm
mom.
saying who is sitting around?
The
Her
other
co-wives.
wives. Yeah, they're sitting with the men. See, now men
Okay.
don't do anything.
Okay.
But the other wives also.
Her sister, the ones who are married to her husband's brothers.
Bas.
Very
Yes.
good. So the same position.
They're in the same
Very
position.
good, very
we are all
good.
in-laws
Nice.
here.
Very good.
We all don't come from this village.
Correct.
So they are having their experience in Dala is always
so beautiful.
Guys, when are we going? Road trip. Because she's been the maid.
Yes.
And this was a response to something that I had said, and she came in and she was like, oh my God, you said this and
Yes.
and I really want, how do I, because nobody appreciates her.
No.
Even her own mother-in-law doesn't talk about it.
Nothing. Nobody.
She comes here. How do I remove myself from doing this without one, feeling guilty, awkward?
Yes.
You've done it for so many years.
Yes.
You've been married in this home. You're now in the 15-year mark.
Yeah.
Your oldest son is 15.
Yeah.
You know.
Pick me. I know I have the answer.
Well, okay, answer for her. Elipa, for any other listener who has been doing donkey work.
When you stop doing it, you will feel guilty. Yeah. You will feel awkward. You will feel all of those things. Just sit and feel them.
Sit in the feeling.
Feelings pass.
Yeah.
You will feel them.
Yeah.
Feel them.
Feel them. I told her something similar. I told her it doesn't matter how you feel. You have to stop. You're gonna have to stop doing all that.
Because you hate
cleaning
it.
the house. Stop cooking.
You hate it.
Yeah. If you are sick, will people starve in that home?
What did she say?
She said no.
There's hired help.
Yeah.
It's one of those people who loves to just
I told her that the reason you're feeling some type of way is because for all these years no one has ever acknowledged you or clapped for you. But why? You've been doing a job you were not supposed to do in the first place.
Nobody hired you.
Nobody has hired you here.
So they just believe you like it.
You're a wife, not a maid.
No, but you just like it. So they believe you like it.
You like it only if somebody is saying, wow, Kit works hard. Hey, Kit has been up and down the whole day.
Food.
Wow, Kit the food. Wow, you only like it. But if everybody is quiet, laughing there in the corner loud, the next mzinga has been slapped.
As you're washing dishes.
The next mzinga has been slapped. Pap.
As you're thinking, let me take clean glasses and remove those dirty glasses.
The dirty ones, because I've had a new bottle cap pop. You only like it if somebody is noticing it. Otherwise, you don't like it. Stop doing it.
Did she stop?
I didn't follow up.
Could you?
But she told me that I'm going to stop and I'm never going to do it again. And I know I'm going to feel XYZ, but I'm not. I told her, Godspeed. And then I moved on with my life. But
now that you've told me the story,
I'm going to text her today.
I really want to know
and see what
has happened.
Yeah, Cindy.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything else to add about women carrying the entire emotional burden of the relationship?
No. It's a childcare.
Oh yeah, that's so important. Let's do childcare.
Yeah, and even not parenting.
Yeah. Where you ask you just say first because
so women carrying the parenting, so you are everything to the child and the dad is, I don't know,
paying fees. I mean,
maybe sometimes they do pay fees, sometimes they don't.
Yeah,
so that it's just so that you can say there's a dad.
Oh God.
Yeah, so that is very unideal to have somebody in the house who doesn't know anything about the child. It's actually dangerous.
It's dangerous.
It's not safe for the child.
A lot of men have been caught flat-footed where their child was sick. They rushed them to the hospital.
Yes.
The mom is on somewhere else.
Yes.
And you've been asked, how old is the child?
Date of birth, blood group.
Are they
nothing. Allergic to anything?
Yeah.
There are this, that, and the other. Children are allergic to things. Children are different blood groups.
Didn't even know.
But you don't know your child is living with something chronic.
Yeah. You have no idea.
Because you're not.
Then now a lot of time is being taken to do blood tests for the blood transfusion because there's nobody to answer this question.
While your child is struggling.
Yeah.
Or they give him medicine that he is deathly allergic to.
The child is on sulfur or whatever.
It's not cute or funny that you don't know stuff about your kid.
No, it
is life-threatening.
Yeah. It is.
It's and not even cute. The things women, because a lot of women listen to us, it's not cute or funny that your husband does not know stuff about your kid.
Because actually women are laughing at this. That,
he doesn't know what class it is not cute or funny.
It's not cute.
It's not.
I actually find it so cringe.
It is life-threatening.
Yeah.
You don't know, if you don't know the person who is living in your house, who is vulnerable, who needs you, that's a problem.
Yeah. And that's why a lot of women, when they die and they leave a child and their husband, the guy now goes to another woman who does unpaid labor, their mom.
Immediately.
Because it's only women who do unpaid labor.
Yes.
These men rarely are raising.
So the man's sister knows more about the child's allergies.
Yeah. Than you.
Yeah.
Because you actually never stepped up to the mantle.
Ati Mumenda happy? Which shop? You've given Jaden strawberry ice cream. He's allergic to strawberries. Does he have his EpiPen? What's an EpiPen?
Oh my God. And that's your kid. That's your child. And you know the cop out, what they used to cop out is, I'm busy working, as if women don't work. You know, 2026, people still believe that women don't work.
Knowing that your child is allergic to strawberries is not work.
No, but you tell them, I can't keep that information in my head and also go to work the whole day.
Yeah, so that part is the part that really gets to me all the time. Don't do 100%. Like you even if you're doing 100% of the child caring, the person who lives in that house with that child has to know things about that child.
Yeah.
You like every week have a meeting.
Yeah. This child is in this grade. They're allergic to this.
Just have a meeting. You as the CEO, you call your employee, because now he's your employee. You call the employee to a meeting. And you have a check-in.
Yeah.
Have a status meeting, please.
Because next time you'll go with him to your family, and then now there's beef in his mouth, and he's allergic to beef.
He's allergic. He can't eat meat. He's, whatever it is, it might be. He's on a strictly keto diet because he's autistic or he's, whatever it may be.
And you don't know all that.
You don't know all that.
Oh, yeah. And also special needs kids are always so far they are never understood by the male parent.
Never.
Ever.
Never.
It's always the mom doing the brunt.
The heavy lifting.
The heavy lifting, including going to work, because special needs children need more money and more. There's more money needed in that home.
Yeah. Now, I will say this as a sleep trainer. A lot of women take over the child training or whatever it may be very early on in the days. I want to say to you, please listen to me today, please. If you take nothing else from this podcast, take this, please. When your husband or your partner, the father of this child, is undertaking a task with the child, and the child is screaming because the dad is taking too long, let them.
Yeah. It could be.
Do not
intervene.
Rescue.
Yeah.
The child does not need rescuing. The dad does not need rescuing. People get good at doing things by repetition.
Yeah.
My kids, I've never watched a newborn baby. I don't know how to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You've never done it?
No, I've done it maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
If Martin is running late.
Yeah.
It's Martin's job. His hands are bigger. He comes, he holds the slippery little thing, washes them.
They're so slippery.
I can't. It's a slippery thing.
And if the person is not learning, then that's weaponized incompetence. So he would come, let's say in the middle of the day or whatever, and he's changing a diaper. Because after he washes the baby, he would oil them, put on the diaper, put on the clothes, right? Now, in the middle of the day, let's say he's changing a diaper. He's taking so long because he wants to kiss the baby. He wants to do ABCD. He's talking to the baby. The baby's bum is cold, so the baby starts to cry. Like, finish. What are we doing? Yeah. What's going on?
First 2 times, they would be screaming in the Nini, I'd turn up the TV. Turn up the TV so that I can watch.
Yeah.
Because you people are making noise
guys
for
are
me.
making noise, yeah.
The baby's learned to sit there and watch their dad.
Yeah, babies are learning.
So slow.
Yeah. Babies also learn that if it's dad, it's slow.
If it's dad, it's slow. Chill, hang out.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter where he'd be doing it because there's no baby changing rooms in men's rooms.
Oh my God.
So it doesn't matter where he would be doing it in the car.
Yeah.
He's out with the baby alone.
Yeah.
Many times he went out with the baby alone, doing it in the car. The baby's chilling.
Yeah.
Because this guy, he's going to stop to kiss me 28 times before the diaper is off.
Yeah.
27 more times before the diaper is on.
Yeah, and babies know how to differentiate which parent is who does
know
what.
You.
And that's why Kendi would turn and speak to you in Doluo and then her daddy in English.
Yeah.
And move on.
Yeah.
Because kids know who is who.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're under no delusions that at this and this. Don't run to the rescue.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you are not Junior Holy Spirit.
You're not Junior Holy Spirit.
You are not a better parent just because you are female.
Ouch. That's gonna hurt a few egos.
Too bad.
Yeah. You're not a better parent.
You're not a better parent just because you are female.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Yeah,
Even if you have practice raising children, fine.
Yeah.
Granted. This is now your child.
But you're good because you had practice. Yeah. We can end on that bombshell, kids. Let's end on that bombshell. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Love you. Bye. If you like this episode, consider subscribing and engaging with us on our socials. We are another podcast with Tawi and Kit and Kiarie on Instagram. Share this podcast with a friend or someone you think might benefit from our shenanigans. See you next time.